Hello. How's everyone doing on today, Thursday, February 25th? A wonderful day today to know what you need to know about cryptocurrency. Guys, we've gotten some news here that I would definitely like to share with you on today. Things are happening so quickly before our eyes that it is amazing what's happening in this space. And I just wanted to come with you guys and just you know, go along this journey with me and, educate yourself on what's happening in the space as it relates to cryptocurrency. Um, I just want to say, the cryptocurrency world has been basically progressing since 2008 um, with just so much technology that's happening. And I just want to share with you guys on today some news. Guess what? Coinbase goes public on the NASDAQ. Guys, I'm gonna talk about what this means. Like this is really some amazing, interesting news that we're hearing, and how these things are affecting as the world as we know it as it relates to cryptocurrency. Guys, there's a article that talks about Coinbase filed its S1 with the Securities and Exchange Commission, basically giving themselves the opportunity to be publicly traded on NASDAQ. What does that mean? How does that affect um, cryptocurrency in this space? It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, and how that as it relates to tax purposes and things like that. I'm not sure as of yet how that relates to anything, but it's going to definitely be a vital point in how we see cryptocurrency. Because of course we talk about stocks and those types of things, but what does it actually mean for those who are looking at this as a taxation concept? And I'm going to read this article and try to paraphrase it as much as possible, because I think it's important that you guys know what's happening in this space and how you can position yourselves to um, benefit from it. Well, it says that uh, Coinbase, or crypto exchange unicorn Coinbase's S1 registration statement filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, a crucial step toward its bid for a direct stock listing on the NASDAQ, is now available to the public. The S1 offers an unprecedented look at Coinbase's business, with the disclosures effectively serving as its pitch to investors. A confidential draft of the document was submitted to the SEC in mid-December. So, Coinbase intends to list its Class A common stock on the NASDAQ Global Select Market under the ticket symbol COIN. What does this mean? So basically, if you guys have the opportunity, it looks like you can actually buy into the stock of Coinbase. It serves as its own entity now. So what does that mean for you? Wow. Well, there's several things that it means. Number one, you can trade or you can buy stock in Coinbase. Number two, you still have the option to also purchase cryptocurrency through Coinbase. And number three, being the fact that cryptocurrency is a currency that actually increases in its value. In its value, you can still invest in cryptocurrency and gain from that. And the interesting thing is, among other details included in the document, that Coinbase posted 1.1 billion in net revenue for 2020. So that means a lot of people have been really placing their money or putting money or buying cryptocurrency and holding it through Coinbase's site. It is one of the, to me, it's like one of the beginning stages of understanding how to use your crypto. So, or buy crypto and save it or hold it. And and as much as the opportunity to change it. But here's the thing: although you are purchasing cryptocurrencies through Coinbase, you don't necessarily own the keys. You don't own the keys to it. So I think still that Coinbase is still a great beginning to purchasing cryptocurrency, or sell, unlike Robinhood, where you don't own the crypto at all, and you can't really, you cannot, matter of fact, I'm not going to even say really, you can't exchange it at all. Or at least Coinbase, you do own the crypto, but you don't own the keys. So we say that is a beginning. It's a great way to start investing in crypto. However, as you build your portfolio, start moving to more stable and more advanced, or more stable exchanges, such as Exodus.io. I also use crypto.com to purchase cryptocurrency. And I can actually exchange. I do have a Coinbase wallet, and I also have Coinbase. I use my Coinbase wallet to also fund my trading or my broker accounts as it relates to me trading in the market. So I trade cryptocurrency and I move money from one wallet to another in exchange. And I also use that Coinbase wallet app or platform to fund my broker account when I'm placing trades in the market. So, but this is very interesting. It's very interesting to see what happens with that as it relates to, our people are going to have to report this on taxes, things like that. So I'll be watching that a little bit more closely to see how that pans out. And also, I want to share as well, MasterCard. MasterCard has decided to add cryptocurrencies for their customers. And this is big news. It's interesting that Visa has already jumped on board, and here comes MasterCard. So I really see, and I really believe that there's going to be some other credit card companies that are going to also be jumping on board with the move of cryptocurrency. So I just want to quickly read quick information on MasterCard's decision to also include cryptocurrency suggestions or cryptocurrency options for their customers. So it says MasterCard is planning to give merchants the option to receive payments in cryptocurrency later this year. According to a source familiar with the matter, the functionality will see MasterCard's customers' digital currency payments settled in crypto at participating merchants, first for the financial giant. The company has not yet disclosed which digital currencies it intends to support or where. The details shed new light on CEO Michael Miebach's Q4 pledge to integrate digital currency payments directly on, as they say, hashtag directly on our network. In a move to the new chief helming his first earnings call on January 28th, said we will provide maximum flexibility to customers and merchants alike. So this is interesting that, MasterCard plans to add cryptocurrency where its customers can receive payments. So I'm just wondering, is this cash back, or, are these cashback options, or, people can pay you in crypto or Bitcoin. I mean, you not necessarily have to have MasterCard to do that. but people can pay you, make payments to you through your crypto wallet. So it's going to be interesting, as more details unfold about, MasterCard's decision to include cryptocurrencies, with their platform. But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying this to say that these things are happening very, very quickly, and these things are happening on a daily basis. There are new changes or new announcements being made every single day. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is this: it is wonderful to purchase cryptocurrency and hold it. Again, let me say, it is wonderful to purchase cryptocurrencies and hold it like a stock, because that's basically what you're doing. When you purchase it and you let it sit and you hold it, you're basically allowing it to move like a stock. But once again, people have not been introduced to the trading aspect of cryptocurrency and how that renders even quicker results, faster results, faster return on your investments, a quick way to absolutely obtain liquid money or liquid assets. This is money that you have access to on a daily basis. And most people don't understand the trading aspect of it, in which is, I would say, if you have situations or circumstances that require a faster or more expeding or exceeding way to obtain finances, trading is going to be the way. I'm just being honest. Trading is going to be the way. And I'm not saying get rid of it. What I am saying is developing a skill that leverages where you can have access to money every single day. That's money that you can place into your account every single day. I remember when I purchased stocks, and I would have to, let that stock grow over a period of time and just, allow it to, grow, but it grew at a much slower pace. Yes, cryptocurrency is going to grow at a much faster pace, but trading cryptocurrency is going to excel, or what's the word? Speed that process up a lot quicker. So if you're going maybe 6 figures, you will get there a lot quicker in half the time that you would dealing with stocks, or even with cryptocurrency for that matter. If you put in $100 in cryptocurrency for each coin and you allowed it to grow, that's going to ebb and flow with its market, with the cryptocurrency space and the cryptocurrency market. But for those who understand and are willing and learning how to trade it, you could gain that 6 figures in half the time that it will take for you to watch it grow. So, you look at a year's time versus possibly 3 months to 6 months time. But let's see how these things unfold. I want to thank you. And also I want to say we will be actually trading tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. One of my favorite traders, his name is Logic Mix. He will be on at 10 o'clock. And I want to invite you to come and actually be my guest and actually look and peek into the world of trading. You may not understand, just by looking at everything is just not gonna make sense to you at first, because this is an area and an industry and a space that you've never been, that you've never entered. But however, this is a platform that creates millionaires every single day on a daily basis. I was actually trading last night with a young man by the name of Matty Pips. I saw Matty Pips take $1,000 account to $300,000 in less than an hour. And last night, I also watched as they placed a trade, and that trade basically gave him $10 million in one trade, guys. I actually watched this. And some of the others that were on this same call and on this same session, some people made $2 million on a one trade. Not saying that you guys are going to have the same results. I'm pretty sure their portfolio, the money that they put up, basically, was more. But the point is the fact that I don't care if you had a $500 account and you grew that $500 to $2,000 in 3 minutes. That is still a significant. That's significant numbers. But I literally watched him get $10 million in one trade, and I watched this with my very own eyes last night. I'm just saying. It is possible. The platform that we use is possible. It is developing and is making millionaires on a daily basis. So I'm challenging and I'm calling out pastors and ministers of churches. This is very, very significant and very, very important in these times. I'm calling on pastors and ministers and those who are pastors of churches or evangelists, for evangelists who not necessarily have a church, but their goal is to advance the kingdom by spreading the message of God, by being able to help people in the communities. This is a way that you can do this, because I understand sometimes when it comes to tithes and offering, everyone doesn't necessarily tithe and offering. And I don't think that, now that we have this cryptocurrency space, that the church has to rely on the inconsistencies of tithes and offering. That way, if the church have already made investments that's going to already advance the kingdom, and not saying that we should not, or people that are in your congregation, just because you are trading and investing in the markets or investing in cryptocurrency, that people shouldn't still pay their 10% or their tithes and offering. But I'm saying this is in addition to not having to rely on that. There's so many churches that have shut down and closed down and are doing absolutely nothing due to the pandemic. And those were some that even before the pandemic happened, that they were struggling financially. Billy Swift, it is really worth it. I'm not passionate. I'm not coming up here to just talk about, just say things out of the side of my mouth and not being, disrespectful, but it is the platform is really worth it. And I understand there are so many people that, have not been introduced to the world of Forex. Heck, I didn't understand the world of Forex when I was introduced to it a couple of years ago. And what made me even more interested was the fact that I knew that there had to be other ways to be able to financially support myself other than stocks and waiting on stock. I'm waiting on a stock to grow, to a significant amount that I would like for it to grow. Or, at that time, didn't not having the capital, to invest in real estate. Real estate is still a big, huge market. But what got me is the fact that you mean to tell me I actually can trade in the market and pull that money out the same day? That was amazing to me. And I'm saying there are so many people out here that are in the same situations. They're trying to figure out and find ways of how they're going to support their families. They're trying to figure out how they're going to be able to pay their mortgage due to the pandemic. They're trying to figure out, they lost their job, and, unemployment, is not going to last forever. You may get an extension, but what happens after that? What happens after that? And sometimes people, if they're used to living a certain lifestyle and making a certain amount of money, and now they have to take some job that's a little bit less than what they were bringing in, here's an option. Invest in yourself where you don't necessarily have to depend on a job. You be your own independent business owner. Be your own independent business owner. And also, when you are that, there's so many tax benefits that are available for you just for being a home-based business. So there's so much information that is out there. But going back to the cryptocurrency way, trading in the markets is very worth it. It's very worth it. I mean, we're still in that transfer of wealth. These are like the beginning stages, but even though it's still a beginning stages, I don't encourage people to wait until things are already established. Jump on them now, get ahead of it now. So when things do, get to a place where it's stabilized, you've already set yourself up. You set yourself in place and in position to win, or to already have benefited or prospered from the change that took place just by jumping in early. So I'm offering again tonight at 10 o'clock. I would like for you guys to either text me at 404-590-5068. Text me Night Club, because that's the name of the trading session that we're part. It's called the Night Club Mix. So text me Night Club, or you can DM me Night Club, and I'll allow you to be my guest to be able to jump in on our trade session just to see and get a peek on how we look at the markets and we go into live trades. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being attentive and understanding what's happening, because things are happening so quickly, guys, that there's still a lot to do. There's still so much more that's going to become of this. And that's why you see the rising prices of Bitcoin rising. Although Bitcoin did drop down to about 46K, but then guess what? That was a prime time for those who had never been in Bitcoin to or purchase or actually invested in Bitcoin, for them to have that opportunity to invest. We buy low and sell high. Okay. So now, there's a possibility that we may not even see Bitcoin sitting at 46,000K again. Right now, it is probably, I haven't checked the charts today, but it may be in that consolidation stage. But once that consolidation, there's a break and close where the market is going to continue going up for Bitcoin. We may see Bitcoin had 100K within the first quarter, or at least by second quarter of this year. We may actually see that. Look how fast it's moving. It reached $58,000 last week, a couple of days ago. That is heavy. That is huge. And just imagine how quickly it moved from 16,000 from the beginning of Thanksgiving to where it sits now, guys, or where it's set at 58,000. Stocks doesn't even move that quickly. So position yourself. Trade. Understand how to trade, because that's a skill set that's going to pay you for the rest of your life. And as I told you, I literally watched one of our master educators who taught us the same. We were all on the same trades, all trading the same currency pair. Made $10 million in one trade. And that trade was only for 1 to 3 minutes. And that was through our HFX platform. That's high frequency Forex. This is where you actually trade commodities. You're trading top US 30 stocks. Okay. You're trading cryptocurrencies, and you're trading currency pairs like Forex currency pairs. So commodities may be gold, anything that's considered a commodity. We're actually trading those pairs or those economies in the market. I love the HFX packs. That's like one of my favorite. And I love DCX, but I love all of them. I love the fact that I can set up an e-commerce account and sell products online and operate just like Amazon. I love the fact that if I'm so busy that I may not have a whole lot of time to, sit and watch a trade, which you don't necessarily have to watch them, because we put parameters, stop losses, and take profits, in those trades. But I love the fact that for those who feel like, oh, I'm busy, I don't have enough time. Yes, you do. If you have 3 minutes, you have time. It takes you 3 minutes to go to the restroom. It takes you 3 minutes to pour a glass of juice. It takes 3 minutes to brush your hair. You can do all of that at the same time and put your trade in, and that trade is in and out in 3 minutes. So actually, we're going to be, putting those types of trade in tonight at our nightclub session. But I love the fact that, I can trade foreign exchange. Like today, I put in 3 Forex trades, and they're all in profit as we speak. And let's see what else. The fact that I'm an independent business owner and I obtain money just for sharing this opportunity. I never want to put money on leave money on the table just by sharing an opportunity with people. The time is now to move. We are in a now situation. Things are moving swiftly before our eyes. Now, the question is, do you want to put in the work? Or do you want to continue looking at everyone else moving forward and progressing? Join me tonight as my guest. Text me 404-590-5068. Text Nightclub. And I'll make sure that I will respond with you, and I'll send you the link in order to get on. Or you can DM me, Nightclub, and I'll send you the link so that you can hop on tonight's session at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But also, if you want to learn more information about cryptocurrency, also get on our Zoom at 9 o'clock p.m. and that is www.yes2forex.tv. That's YESTOFOREX.tv. And we'll be showing you a little bit more in depth on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and foreign exchange markets. But also after that, join me on the Nightclub so that you can actually see how we trade in the markets. You have a bird's eye view, front row seat on trading. See you. So talk to you. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tonight at 10 and 9 o'clock p.m.